Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Geriatric Show. This is an improv comedy podcast, and I'm your co-host, Emmett.
And I'm your co-host, Seb, here to bring you the wacky adventures of our favorite old geriatrics. Jerry, played by Emmett, and Patrick, played by myself.
These two lively characters have seen it all and subsequently forgotten it all.
From reminiscing about the good old days to navigating the absurdities of the retirement home, Jerry and Patrick keep finding themselves lost in their stories.
Joining them is a cast of ridiculous characters who are brought to life through their stories and our voices.
Whether they're engaging in spicy gossip or attempting to understand the latest technology, there is always a dull moment with these two.
So, with that dull moment in mind, grab your cup of lukewarm tea, sit back, and prepare to be entertained by the comedic brilliance of Jerry and Patrick. Thanks for listening.
Patrick.
What? We're here. Why are we here?
What?
Who?
What that was, but that's Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh,
We recorded a podcast.
oh,
And my name is
ambush,
Patrick.
ambush. We're having an ambush.
And together,
Why is that? We are.
We're
We're geriatric.
geriatric.
Welcome to the Geriatric Show.
welcome to our show.
Oh, I was told. Wait, is this thing doing the thing? Oh yeah, there it is. It's moving in. Great. Well, I don't know how to do this. I've never done this on my own. I guess I gotta give some context. Well, I was told by, who was it? I think it was Patrick and Sherman and Shirley or whatever her name is in the front desk. I was going out on a walk this morning and they told me to take a recorder with the... I was like, a recorder? I haven't played a recorder since I was in elementary school. And they said, no, you dumbass, it's like a phone or something. Apparently this thing does like the old voice recordy stuffy stuff. So like these bars represent my... I don't know how bars could be my voice. You know, that I don't understand. So I guess I'm out on my walk right now. I'm supposed to talk to this. I mean, who would goddamn find that interesting? I mean, it's just an old man rambling about random things, but I guess, you know, I used to have to listen to my old man doing that all the time. But it was pretty entertaining. I mean, back in my day, there wasn't many forms of entertainment. It was just, you know, staring at rocks, staring at wood, staring at these flowers. Well, look at that. It's a beautiful day out here today. I gotta tell you. Yeah, they let me out of the retirement home today. You know, monthly let out of the retirement home, you know. They don't want to keep you cooped up for too long. You start going a little crazy. But I haven't hit that stage yet. You know, I still get out. I get my regular walks in and I make sure I'm doing a good old time with it. You know, gotta keep the old mind fresh. Oh, there's a pretty dandelion. Oh, there's a pupper. Hi, buddy. I'm just walking by. I'm glad there's a pop on that. Man, that dog was just going after me on that. Golly. Oh, I don't know where I am right now. I don't know what I was talking about before. Wait a minute. Is this private property up here? I hope not. I don't know where I am. A lot of trees and stuff. Kind of looks like where I used to grow up. This is quite pretty. I mean, a lot of greenery around here recently. We've been getting a lot of the good old rain, you know. And when there's a lot of rain, you know, the green starts growing a lot. Speaking of wood, actually, you know, it reminds me of my old woodworking days. I used to do a lot of woodworking. I was really good at working the wood, you know. I would harvest wood and then work my wood, and it was quite a good time. I got really good at sanding wood down, making smooth wood, and that was quite a fun time. I mean, I really got dexterous with my hands and helped keep me spry. And, I mean, that was just like a way to, you know, keep my mind fresh and my hands are fresh. And, well, I guess I should, you know, tell you what I used to do. Well, I used to be in the woodworking business, so I used to make cabinets. I used to make armoires. I used to make chairs. I mean, if it was made out of wood, I would make it. You know, I was called the woodsman. I used to do so many things with wood. Jerry the Woodman, I was known for my wood. And, well, Margaret, speaking of which, where's Margaret? I think I told her I was going out on the walk, so she's probably back home. She'll know that. But she used to work my wood too. I mean, she was a woodworker, and, you know, together we would just rub our hands over the smooth wood. Because my wood is just so smooth. I got the finest of sandpaper in the land and just rub our hands all over the wood. And that was just so entertaining. Because, she had really good hands for testing if wood was smooth or not. So, if her hands liked my wood, it was good wood. And I also used to work, I don't know what was his name. Man, there's a lot of greenery around me here. Oh, some pretty pink flowers around here too. Oh, big old tree. Oh, I bet I can make a house out of that one tree. Yep. Oh, don't you? Wait, you see. I used to work with Pete too. Pete was a good friend of mine, and he was really known for making a little what do you call it, like figurines. So he make little dolls and little like horses or cows, because in the old time we didn't have this plastic stuff. You had to make all your toys out of wood, and shoes too. You used to wear wooden clogs all the time, and that was just painful times. A lot of splinters in your foot. Wasn't fun, except for mine, because I had smooth wood. Never forget that. And Pete would be working, having a good time. He was a very, very talented man. But one day, we got a table saw. I don't know if the audience knows what that is, but we got one of the first table saws ever to exist. Oh well, there's some rock here. I gotta be careful. I don't wanna hurt myself. Oh, there's a lot of mud up here. Golly, where the hell am I? God damn, they should have given me a map. We used to get maps in the military, but they were actually just blank pieces of paper because they didn't know it as much as we didn't know it. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, Pete, yep, table saw, oh yeah. So we had this table saw, it was the first one. But, this table saw was before safety was invented. And so before safety was invented, the thing didn't have anything. It was just a big old spinning blade that would go as fast as possible. And, we had never seen something like that. It scared us. We thought it was an animal. We tried to fight it at first. But then we realized it was a machine. And, at the time, machines were the new hip thing. So we used to, go along and figure out how to use it. They brought someone from the table saw factory, and they showed us how to use it. But Pete wasn't there that day. So one day we tried to show him. We're like, oh, Pete, this is how you use the table saw. You gotta be careful. You don't wanna put your hands near that. And so, he's like, okay, I'll figure it out. And he was like, oh, this will be perfect. I can make nice little cute blocks. It'll speed up my time. So he went and gave it a try. We started the table saw on, and I was working nearby on another table saw, doing my thing and smoothing my wood, really just moving my hand up and down on the wood so fast, getting a nice and smooth sheen to it. Almost looked white. And the table saw turns on. Next thing I hear a loud cry, like a big pain, just like, reminding me of Mom. I had a quick flashback then. I was like, oh, God, I'm there. Medic, we gotta go. But look over, and I look over right at the same time. A finger comes and thwaps me in the face. The other thing was moving like a bullet. Just a finger, just out of nowhere, just smacked me in the face. And that was quite painful. I had to go to the doctor from that. But Pete fared worse. The man chopped 2 of his fingers off at once. And we called them nuggets. They were like Pete's nuggets, shot around. And that was not the last time. The man didn't learn. He kept going, and he was determined to master this table saw. Well, next day, after his, little stumps where the nuggets used to be, after they kind of healed over, because they were fast. He was a fast healer. He, he did it again. 2 more fingers. This time I wore a face mask. And so they just hit the face mask instead. They didn't hit me directly. And, 2 more of his fingers. And then the next day, 2 more of his fingers. The man just, I don't understand how he didn't, want to stop. He just wanted to keep going. And pretty soon the man had no fingers left. And, his nuggets were everywhere, but really the nuggets were his hands. He had nuggets for hands. And after that, Pete was never really the same. He had a hard time making wood figurines and had a hard time working his wood. So he retired, but sadly there was we were, oh man, this was a tragic story. Oh, the shop was a 2-story building. And back before, stairs were invented, you had to lift everything by the uppy-downy machines. And so this uppy-downy machine had a big old lift, and Pete was walking under it. They were installing another table saw upstairs, and man got crushed by the table saw. So, in the end, it was just a nugget mess. It was just terrible. So that was Pete's friend. I still have some of his figurines. They're hanging up on my wall right up there. Wait, I'm not. Where am I? Why am I out in nature? Oh wow, what a view! Oh, we described to y'all can't see this, but I mean, there's houses, there's green, there's trees. I can hear the cows. I can see what can I see over there? The clouds. There's electric lines. Man, I used to be walking around before electric lines, made this landscape less beautiful. It was quite a different time back then. But now it's just electric lines and houses and pollution and all these things the young people just want to keep installing. I mean, golly, people just don't, you don't need a whole lot to live. You just need your hands, you need some wood, you need food, water, place to poop. That's all you need. But I got a place to poop in my home, it's got a little sink. Although, don't tell anyone about that. Golly, it was so, I mean, a lot of wood around here, although I haven't done woodworking in a while. I have not done woodworking in a while. Maybe I'll take it up. Maybe I'll do some, I'm doing the next crafts fair. I'll ask if I can whittle some, some little things. Maybe I'll whittle a recorder. Wait, I'm recording a podcast. Wait, I am. There it is. Well, I think that's the end of the road there. Where am I? Oh, well, I guess I'll have to find my way back. Well, thanks for listening, I guess, to no one in particular.
Bye-bye, and thank you for listening to our show.
Thank you for listening. If you like this show, please give us a review on your respective podcast platform and share it with your friends. Want to join in on more geriatric fun? Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram by searching The Geriatric Show. That's spelled Jerryatrick, not the normal geriatric. Thanks for listening.